All right, well, this was not a question I was expecting to be asked, but we can take a look at the skill tree today, and I can tell you why I use what I use. So we're starting off with the execution upgrade, which makes it so we gain health for every time we are attacked, which is just useful in itself, because might is great. Next, we have it so the grunts are killed when we counter them, because, yeah, they like to do that when I'm fighting captains, so that just makes it easier. Next, we have Unstoppable. That just makes it so you get higher critical hit chance when you're above a 20 hit streak, and that's just nice, because that happens often for me. What do we got next here? We got Wraith Shield. That just makes it so people can't attack me when I'm doing a ground execution, and that's very useful for when I'm doing that with captains. Ceaseless Might. That just makes it so I can use Might twice instead of once, basically. And it's just very nice quality of life for facing multiple enemies. Adamant. Just, I play on Gravewalker, so having that extra second chance is very nice. Alright, I do believe next we have the Vow of Violence upgrade. Yeah, we just have this equipped because I'm a loot goblin, and I enjoy loot, so that's about it. Terrifying Presence is just for the sake of Brutalize gives you free might, so that's just free power while you're doing other stuff. That's just nice for the sake of I get an extra stealth kill. Shadowblade is very nice. Alright, I'm going to be real honest with you. I don't use this. I never use this. I just blow up the barrels. The next ability ties back into the Wraith Brutalize ability that I talked about before, which basically just makes it so I get free might from brutalizing. So, yeah, it's helpful. Next, we just have the Spectral Dash, which I just use because it's nice to dash through captains. This next one is like situational need. It's just nice to be able to do it from a distance. And I literally just use this one to freeze pin Olag captains, because it's just very nice for Overlord battles and dealing with war chiefs and conquests too. I mix Eagle Sight with Freeze Blast so that I can have longer time in the air and then freeze everybody before I land. I don't do it very often because I don't usually have might by the time I'm done, but that is why I use it. Next we have Shadow Strike Pull, which I use to pull captains away from points during conquests. It is very nice. Or if I just need to solo a captain somewhere far away, like on top of a building, it's also very useful for that situation. Ranged is also prestige to 30 like everything else. And I literally just have this one to raise captains in conquests. Say if a captain dies in a conquest, well then guess what? Your ass is getting instantly resurrected. I use Mindbreaker because it's just nice quality of life, and it just makes it so the consume is a lot faster. Alright, I don't really use this one. So I honestly, while I was recording this, I thought of swapping this out for Chain of Souls because this just looks a lot more useful because I just never get the stealth drain. So yeah, that did look more useful. I use Frostbite for the sake of captains. It just gives me a critical strike at the end of my freeze special attack. I use the Cleansing Blaze just for the sake of it saves my butt in a pinch, as you've probably seen in videos. And then the Rain of Blades I just use to keep my hit streak going if I can't hit an enemy. Alright, so the Category one I never use, but like the Graug one that's next, I use all the time because I use Graugs way more often. It basically just makes it so I do a heavy attack and it eats a guy, and it just restores my Graug's health, which is very useful during conquests. This one's just simple. I just picked a Graug over Category or Drake. I swap it out for Drake sometimes, but not very often. Graug is very useful for conquests. I picked this one just for the sake of if there's a bunch of categories around and I want to shadow mount one, it just makes it so the others don't attack me and they're automatically just bounded to be friendly. This one's just quality of life for the sake of makes it so when I do use drakes, they don't die as quickly. Again, another quality of life upgrade. This one basically just makes it so if I hold down on the D-pad, it just enrages all of my followers, but it eats up at my Wraith, so I don't use it often, but it is nice when I know I'm not going to go into Wraith mode, or after I've already gone into Wraith mode. That just gives me extra dashes, so that is very nice. It's very useful and saves my butt all the time. That, I just use flaming weapons because I don't like getting cursed by my own guys when they hit me instead of an enemy accidentally. And curse drains my wraiths, so yeah, flaming weapons is much better. I've honestly been finding that this ability has been getting me killed, so I opted to swap it out just to make it so it builds might, because might is very nice. And I usually can't see how much might I have because I play with my HUD off, but it still gives an audio cue, so that usually helps. I just use the domination upgrade because I usually just do that for the sake of getting health, and just having a guy that's not going to instantly attack me after I've drained him is very nice. Alright, well, I was not expecting us to be at the end of the video already, but here we are. That is all of my abilities, and why I pick them, and why I use them. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please leave a like, and feel free to hit that subscribe button, because it lets me know that you guys enjoy my content. I don't usually do stuff like this. I usually make no commentary videos, so if you guys want to see more videos with commentary, please let me know that in the comments section as well. I hope you guys have a beautiful day, and I will catch y'all in the next video.